Okay, team, I'm talking about a subject that I've brought up multiple times in the past. So for you veterans, you've heard this before. For you rookies, this may be your first time, and that is the process of developing and implementing what I call a pause button. So whatever it is in life throughout your day, big or small, medium, that pisses you off, makes you a little angry, ruffles your feathers. You ever see the birds when they're fighting, they bow up the feathers and they try to stand real tall and they whack their wings. That's where that expression comes from, I think. So your feathers are ruffled. You're a little angry. What do? You're flared up. What do you do to calm yourself and say, okay, instead of being a jackass and just throwing gasoline on the fire, what am I going to do to help mediate, resolve the situation, put wind behind the sails of whatever is struggling over here, lift it up? So you have to first work on developing the pause button. So yesterday I let myself get flared up over something, and that's why I'm shooting this video, because I wasn't happy with myself that I didn't, in the moment, practice what I preach about hitting that pause button. I'm usually pretty dang good about that. People know that I'm not good at much, but they come to me when they need peace. They need a good conversation to put water on the flames in the situation that they're dealing with. They're flustered, and they know, well, coach or dad or Yancey can help provide shed some gracious light on ways to navigate. Gosh dang, that took a little too long to get out. Just didn't flow too well, but you guys know my MSs. It's always improv, so that's just what you're gonna get. Hope it made a little sense. So there is so much ugly stuff going on all over the planet right now, and I'm not talking about COVID. COVID's probably a part of the problem, but just there's just a lot of people they don't have a healthy pause button right now. They're pausing and saying, okay, how insane can I go right now? What can I destroy, and how radical can I get? How much can I lie? How much can I hate? How much can I destroy? That's not, when you hit that pause button, I think of great leaders out there, the leaders that I've studied. And I bring up Mandela all the time. I bring up Martin Luther King all the time. I bring up others who dealt with more adversity than I would. I'll ever have to deal with times 100. And they found a way to say, wake up and say, whoa, today's going to be brutal. There's a lot of brutal in front of me right now. But I am going to serve the situations that I'm involved with today. That's big leadership. That's leadership that I look up to. One, because I struggle doing that sometimes while dealing with problems that ain't anywhere close to what they were dealing with. So I look up to them, and I try to be better because of many great leaders out there that will go to service and peace and love before they will go to hate, destruction. So that's the challenge today, man. In our level, most of our stuff is here. Most of our challenges are down here. I went with those big situations because it's like that should motivate you to know that most of us don't. Some of us are dealing with some pretty insane stuff. Some of us are trying to help others that are dealing with some pretty insane stuff. But so no matter, really and truly, what I should say is, no matter how big the challenge is, you're just, maybe some of you hearing this, they're dealing with stuff that I can't even comprehend. But I will say that my pause button has helped me navigate some very tough times. If it's when I was dealing with cancer, and I thought that I was like, good chance I wouldn't live. That brought an insane amount of stress on my mind, thinking about leaving my kids. But I would hit my pause button every morning, and I would focus on maximizing today. This is a beautiful day. I will say more days than not, a vast majority of my days, I get a little sad as the day starts coming to an end, because you learn the pause button will help you pinch the life out of each second that you get. You get a little better at that because you are happier. Because a lot of life, I don't know, maybe half of life is challenge and conflict and struggles and obstacles. And if you let half of your life get you down, we can't push all that aside. Life is life. We have a lot of happiness. We go on vacation sometimes, or sometimes we're not working, or we're not dealing with any struggles. Like, whoa, great day, and we're happy. Well, that's about best case scenario. That's half your life. I encourage you to work on life in a way and developing these pause buttons, so that other half that doesn't feel easy and it's a struggle. I want you to find a way to enjoy those times, and a pause button can help you. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's improv. As I talk through this, I'm like, gosh, I could have said that a little better, but that's just what you get. What you get. You don't throw a fit. That's Yancey's message for today. I love y'all. Challenge you to hit your pause button. Live, love, laugh, and serve. Big focus on the serve. Yancey's backyard. Rock and roll. Let's go.